Hey everyone, this is Rhanderson Cardoso with one more video here from the Meta-Analysis Academy. In this video, I'm going to show you a great way for you to develop your ideas for your systematic reviews and meta-analysis. This is as a warm-up for our Medical Research Hackathon. So if you don't know this yet, on July 26th and 27th, we're going to do the first Medical Research Hackathon. Don't miss out on this. And one of the ways that you can learn how to develop great ideas for your systematic reviews and meta-analysis is by looking at conferences. Let's learn how to use this way to get great ideas for our meta-analysis. This is our group at the American College of Cardiology 2025 scientific sessions. These are students, residents, doctors from all over the world, from Egypt, from Ecuador, from Brazil, from India, from Mozambique. They were presenting their research that they learned how to do in the Meta-Analysis Academy. But when you go to conferences, or even if you're remote, you can actually use this trick, this recommendation that I'm about to give you to develop great ideas for your meta-analysis. So take a look at this conference. This is TCT, Transcatheter Therapeutics. This is one of the largest global conferences in interventional cardiology. And in this conference, particularly a few years ago, they presented one particular trial that you can see here. I'm going to move me out of the way here so you can see this, the EPIC-STEMI study. So the EPIC-STEMI study was presented at TCT back in 2022. And what's interesting about this is that this was a great opportunity for an idea in systematic review and meta-analysis. One of our students, actually, his name is Gustavo, he published this paper. He included the EPIC-STEMI study, as you see right here. EPIC-STEMI is right there. And he published this in the American Journal of Cardiology. So the EPIC-STEMI study was presented at TCT in 2022. It was later published, but it gave Gustavo an idea to publish on the same topic as a systematic review and meta-analysis. But Rhanderson, aren't you duplicating work when you do that? Actually, no, because that was done as a randomized controlled trial in the EPIC-STEMI study, but there's still controversy on that topic. There's still debate. Some trials maybe show some finding, the other ones not as much, or a different magnitude of effect. So you can pull the data together on this controversial topic and generate a meta-analysis. And Gustavo did just that. He published in the American Journal of Cardiology. He presented this data at the European Society of Cardiology the following year in 2023 in the Netherlands. So he took the most advantage out of this opportunity, publishing it in a great journal and also presenting at an international conference. So you can do the same thing that Gustavo did. Every time you go to a conference physically or even remote, when there's a large conference in your area of interest, what you can do is look at the research, the clinical trials that are being presented in that conference. So for example, here, the American Heart Association in one particular conference, they presented all these trials: TIDE-K, Oceanic AF, Fine Arts HF, Senior RITA. So these are all potential ideas, because if people are publishing on these areas, it's because there is controversy around those topics. So you can use that data to generate your own ideas for systematic reviews and meta-analysis. You can also download the official program handbook of the conference. So here from the American Society of Clinical Oncology, you can look at the lectures, the panels, the science being presented, the clinical trials, the studies, and you can look for those topics, the ones that interest you the most, the one where there are controversies in the literature, and you can then develop great ideas for your systematic reviews and meta-analysis. All right, so that's just one way to develop ideas that I wanted to share with you. We're going to go in more detail in the Medical Research Hackathon. We're going to present multiple other ways by which you can do your own systematic review and meta-analysis idea. So don't miss out. The Medical Research Hackathon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and I look forward to seeing you here in other videos of the Meta-Analysis Academy.